Time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't.
Okay, Coach, well, the holiday rush, that's in full swing in nearby Manhattan, but we've got football here 8 miles west at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Line 55. Hey, tight. Check 99.
Pilot, 64, weak, 5. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson. 77 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch the safety creep. Hey.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Roethlisberger will throw. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Sniff's, 66. 80 weapons.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42.
A gain of 19 yards. First
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Now Roethlisberger on first down, rolling to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Set, watch out. Check, Mike, 50.
Recon, 132 fighter.
It's outfield.
No go. Jack 16, no spacing.
Deuce.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
It's a party now.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Snickers. Show that bench release and go. Smoke!
To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Haywood!
Here's a 2nd and 7. This one caught by Crowder. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
hey. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. 55, 55.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. Now back to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
General West, hey, Zoom.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Oh, here we go. Oh. 54. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
44.
Check, girl. Check.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Alert.
Screen. Watch the screen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Blue 30.
Right there, 54 Mike. 49, check 49. Switch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
Hey, Charlie. No spacing.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Hey, Echo.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, exit. Now. Motion backfield. Take go.
They're going to look to throw. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Back to throw here. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check, check, watch 54. Here we go. Check it out.
This is Bettis on the draw. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Tighten up.
50.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
80 weapons.
Mike 5-4. Watch the back.
Easy.
Switch.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He'll have a first down past the 40. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Two jet bombers.
They still playing sight. Y'all playing
50.
Kill. Big ass.
Hey, Delta. Here we go. Block,
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Orbit. Yes. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
They
don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. To come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And an alley to run. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Five. Topper.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Look at me. Go.
Check out Reed. He's coming.
We got to, lock it. Yo, go.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This is brought in by Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Speed.
Check three.
Second and 6. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their own 13. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with third and long. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, they'll run with Bettis. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on fourth down.
Fourth down.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
44. 54, right there.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And it's brought in by Washington. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The tackle there by Brian Poole.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 38, Roethlisberger. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Hey, Hayward. General West. Middle.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Black and burn.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brixton, Travis.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Throwing on second and 3. Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down.
Roethlisberger now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, box drop.
57.
No spacing.
57. Let's go, Heavy.
Black.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Moncrief brings it in. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Roethlisberger now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Check.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Tremaine Johnson that time there to force the incompletion.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
A quick pass out to Juju. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. I'm coming!
Jack 16.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He couldn't quite find the goal line, but a good run of 8 yards is going to make it an interesting 4th and goal now.
From the 1-yard line.
So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics?
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Pull it high. Alert. Give me that ball.
Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
On the double.
Here we go.
Hard. 80 weapons. Gone.
Check 24.
Hey, Echo. Yep.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Two jet bombers. Hit it.
They will run with Grant. And an alley to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Grant, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Let's go. Hey, alert 3.
Leo. Go.
They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Check. Watch 54. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
24.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Bravo.
Hey, watch. Hey. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We own this.
From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check. Shoot.
Hey, Delta. Middle.
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
No spacing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. Take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The penalty helps a bit, but still 8 yards to go on third down for this offense.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
50.
Mike 5-4.
Hey, seam 6. These 2.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.